Just wait for it to start. Hi guys, welcome to the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. Just getting my pad set up and then we'll have a talk about what video I'm actually doing today. So if you can just bear with me, I'm just getting the YouTube set up on my husband's channel so I can see your comments. For if anyone does comment or if anyone does join in on the videos. So I'll just press play on that. Just bear with me. Okay. And we are good to go. Just turning the volume down. Right, welcome to this video. This video I've wanted to do for such a long time, but I've been oohing and ahhing whether to do the video because I was a bit unsure. Basically what today's video is going to be about, it's going to be a colouring supplies of what I have in my stash. Before I go any further into the video, I just want to say, as many people say in the videos, this is not a video to boast about what I've got. It's just, I just wanted to show you some of the supplies that I use, some cheaper alternatives, some branded alternatives. It's a bit of a mix, to be honest. Now, because I have quite a few supplies, I wanted to do it in different parts. So today I'm going to do part one, which is my bottom drawer supplies. This is what I keep in my long bottom drawer under my bed because I just can't fit it anywhere else. So we'll go into the video. I'll crack on. So the first thing that I want to show you is these, what I've got in the supplies. These are W.H. Smith's own brand 30 fine liner pens, triangular shaped for a more comfortable grip. I don't know if you can get these in the US, but obviously being from the UK, I got these from my local W.H. Smith store. Now, I got these ages and ages and ages ago, because these supplies of what I've had since probably the year 2016. I got these, as you can tell at the top, it's still got the pricing on, 20% off. Got these for $7.99. May have actually got them cheaper, but they have some really nice colours. I'm not going to swatch any of them because there's that many. So obviously it's like a triangular tip. It has a fine liner W.H. Smith. The only thing is it doesn't have any shade names or numbers on them. These are their own brand of fine liners. You can see the tip there. They have a nice selection of colours. I really do like these. I have not used them an awful lot because of them being in my bottom drawer, but I do tend to use more of these. These would be great to use in the Sun Life drawing books as well. So I don't know if you can see that many colours through the tub, but they've got quite a few nice colours there. So those are those. I've got them all in. I've got all my supplies in a washing basket because of them being upstairs. It was easier for me to carry down. The next thing I wanted to show you is these ones. These are the same brand, W.H. Smith Art, but these, where the others are fine liner pens, these are 30 coloured pens, triangular shaped for a more comfortable grip. So they have the same shape as the fine liners, but these are the more felt tip pen type ones, single sided, and that is the tip on those. I quite like the tips on these. They are really, really nice. I've used them a couple of times, but some of these I'm going to have to start using them. So you have a really nice, pretty selection of colours there. I'm not sure how much I actually got these for. They were either the same price as the fine liner pens, or I might have got them a bit cheaper, to be honest. I don't know. So the next thing is, I have had these for ages, and I mean ages. I can't even remember when I brought them. These are Crayola 64 crayon colours. It includes a sharpener, but I will be honest with the sharpener bit, it is absolutely rubbish. Yeah, I've used it once. It didn't sharpen the crayon. All it did was probably blunt it more than anything. So as you can tell, the box is quite a bit battered because I've used them a few times. Now I've used these in my more bigger Crayola colouring books, like the giant ones, and as you can see there, it usually has 4 sections. I'm missing a section, so I put these in there instead, and I got these separate. These are the glitter crayons. You have 16 in the pack. They do look really nice and glittery. The only thing is the glitter doesn't seem to come off them that much, because when you're colouring with them, the glitter tends to collect at the end, which makes it a little bit harder to colour with. The Crayola crayons as well, they do have the names on them and the shade names. It's like this one. Does it have it on this one? Oh, maybe not the glitter ones then. I know the normal ones do have the shade names on them. These are absolutely brilliant for alternative cheaper ones. I swear by Crayola brand. I absolutely love them. My children, they're brilliant for children to use as well as adults. So there is that, and it shows you at the top of the box all the really nice colours you can get in them as well. So the next thing I want to show you is this bigger set of the Crayola crayons that I'd got. I'd purchased these from Waterstones, and I got these sometime last year. Not exactly sure when, to be honest. It might have been just before Christmas. These were $9.99, and I thought for that price they were really, really good, because with this one you get 100 crayon colours, and it includes 4 metallic crayons. I'm not sure what the metallic crayons are like because I've never used them. As well, this box has the sharpener down there, but I won't be using it. And what I find interesting, it has from when they brought Crayola out, which I'm gathering, which is in 1916, which is good. I had no idea that Crayola was out for that long. And it tells you a little bit about the Crayola at the top. So in 1916, Binney and Smith opens doors to Crayola UK in Bedford. So that was the first one. And the second is launched first box of 8 crayons, 1919. Oh my God. Who would have thought that Crayola wax crayons would have been out that long? At the top of the box, you can see I've ripped it there, but it has all the shades. And with this one, I got this little pack which has the metallic crayons in. Now, I've not used these before, as you can tell, they're still in the pack, but I may have to use these for Dev the Modernist Colourist or channel thing that he's got going on this month, which is for the month of March. It's colouring using metallic mediums, whether it be in crayons, paints, markers, you name it. So I may have to try those out on those. I could try them out in a mandala. Sorry, my camera's blurring again. So I'm going to have to try them out with that. And in this box, it has 6 separate compartments with all your different colours there. And they're really, really beautiful. And what you'll see, what I mean by the shade names on these, is this one's orange, and it is called Outrageous Orange, which I think is nice. So I don't think I've used these, to be honest, because I've been using the other set first, because I've wanted to use those. So there is those, and I paid $9.99 for these, which is good coming out of Waterstones. So the next thing I want to show you is these. Now, you may have seen these in a previous video that I did. These are Bright Ideas 8 metallic double-ended colour brush pens. Now, I did these in a previous video, but as a bit of recap, I got these from Stoke-on-Trent, from Trentham Gardens, where it was just after Christmas. It was in January, and they still had the Christmassy things going on, and I picked these up. I love these. I've tried them, I've used them in my Sun Life drawing one colour mandala, and they're absolutely brilliant. And what I love about these pens as well, on the back of the box it gives you each a name for each of the shades. Sorry, my lens is going out of focus. So you get Silver Screen Dreams, Midas or Midas Touch, Mermaid Tales, Tip of the Iceberg, Simple Marvelous, Rose Reverie, Petal to the Metal, which I think's quite good, and Champagne Wishes. I quite like that one. And these ones, they're double-ended as well. You get your brush tip on one end, which is a very fine brush tip, and on the other end of the pen you get a thicker bullet nib. If you do hear anything in the background, it's my little ones. They're supposed to be having the naps at the minute, but they're not napping, they're playing. So that is these. I'm not sure how much those was, to be honest, because at the back of the box it says $14.99. But I'm not sure if I paid that for them, because I don't know whether I would have done if I'd have known there was that much. So I'll put them there. Another thing, now this is one of my all-time favourite colouring bags, because I have a selection of cheap branded markers in here. Now this bag I use for all types of books, like my Les Grands Classiques, from my Sun Life drawings, and in this bag I have my Stabilo Power pens. I love these. They are a thicker bullet nib, so they are like for the thicker thicker pictures. I love these. Where I have the Giotto Turbo colour, and I've used these quite a few times as well, and this is a thinner bullet nib. The only thing with these ones is the books that I've used these in do seem to soak up the marker pen quite a bit, so just be bearing in mind that when you do, if you do decide to get something like this. I've got a couple of singular black markers, which is a Papermate Flare with that nib. Now these ones, the reason why I've got singular black markers is basically for my Les Grands Classique books, for the black outlining, because I've gone through quite a few black markers with that. Another one I've got in here is a thick Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen for black outlining. Now this is a brush nib, but it is a thicker brush nib for the larger black areas. What else have I got in here? I've got a Winsor & Newton black marker. This is a watercolour black marker. I wouldn't obviously put the alcohol ones in, especially if I'm using it for the Les Grands Classique books. This is double-ended. You have, on the one end you have a thick brush nib, and on the other end it's a more bullet nib. I love those bullet nibs on the Winsor & Newton pens. So that is what I have in that one. Don't know if I got any more. I did have the Faber-Castell connector pens in here, but a couple of them did start to run out, so the ones that I had left I gave to my little ones. My son's got a bag like this as well. These bags as well, I got these from Home Bargains, and I got it obviously in the UK, and it was 99 pence for this big pencil case, and I absolutely love it. So next thing, I'm bending over to get the stuff here. Next thing is I have this. Know where your wheelie bin is. It's a very tiny wheelie bin. This it's used for pencil sharpenings. I keep this on my craft table upstairs in my bedroom for if I do any colouring. As you can see, I've got a couple of pencil sharpenings in there, but not much. I just thought it's a really handy tool to have, especially on a craft table, and I got this for about 99p from Home Bargains. So the next thing in my bottom drawer is these 20 Brilliant Colour Staedtler Tripus colours, and as you can see, I've got 3 marker pens missing out the pack because I've had these for a very long time. I've had these pens before they even brought out the 40 or 50 pack. These ones, I think I got these in 2015 because I remember my dad was still around when I bought these, because I got these when I went to go and visit him in Wolverhampton in the West Midlands. I fell in love with these straight away. I absolutely love them. The reason why there's 3 missing is because I ran out of 3 colours. So I often use these, definitely. These are perfect for the Les Grands Classique books. Absolutely love them. So next in my bottom drawer is these, the Bic Kids 36 set. I got these a while ago now. I've got them from my local Asda, and I think I paid about £5 for them. I just thought it's a really nice, handy little set to have. It's like a little carry case. If I can just, I haven't used them too much. I think I might have used 1 or 2 just as a tester thing to see what they're like. But got a couple of crayons that have come out there. These crayons here are like, I think them like the wax crayons, so to speak. More wax crayon type. And you have, how many is in here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 12 wax crayons. The marker section, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 marker pens you get in the pack, and also 12 Bic pencil crayons in the pack as well. And for £5, I thought that was definitely worth it. So I thought I've definitely got to get that. So next thing is this pencil case. I've kind of, I think I've got gel pens in here. The pencil case, I have no idea where I got this from. I've completely forgot, so I do apologise about that. I keep some of my gel pens in here, which I've got. I think these gel pens I might have got from the works. Not exactly sure how many I've got. Got some glitter ones. Got metallic ones because I've been keeping the metallic and glitter ones together. So I have a nice little selection of colours there. And in the other part, I keep I know it's near. The other part are the more normal and neon colours in there. So I don't use these too much, to be honest, because I don't really use gel pens a lot, but I've recently started using them in the mandala books. So I'm going to start using them more and get some use out of them. So that's where I'll keep those. So next thing is these. Now I got these from the works. They were £5 for a 36 felt pens, and it has a little carry case, 2 grips at the top. I think I got these a while ago now. I can't remember when. I've had them for quite a while, and the colours in them are absolutely beautiful. I really do love those colours. These are a thicker bullet nib as well. They don't have the shade or names down on them, but they just have like the works.co.uk. So they're really thick bullet nib on there. So they're for your more bigger pages. I've only used these once because I did fine with these. I don't know whether it was the paper that I was using, but I found that when I did go to colour a picture with these, the page seemed to really soak up the ink. So I don't know whether because the ink flow was quite strong, but I'm going to have to try these out again soon and just see if it's just the paper that I was using. So I haven't used them too much at the minute, and they were only £5, so that was really good. The works as well, if you are in the UK, The Works is like a craft shop, bookshop, and has lots of crafty book type things in there. So that are those. So I'm just stretching over. So next one is these Sharpies pens. I do have duplicates in these. Oh, I love Sharpies. Sharpies are the first alcohol marker pens that I started using when I got back into adult colouring a few years ago. These are the fine liner pens. The reason why I have them in the bag here is because I don't have a pencil case for them yet. But I purchased these off somebody on Facebook. Now these are you can get the fine point, but these are the ultra, like the fine liner point ones there. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining. So these are the finer points here. I absolutely love, love, love these. I've not used them in books where it's like double-sided because of them being alcohol marker. They will go through, but I do use these in... Sorry, I've got a thing come up then, notification. But I do use these in the Sun Life drawing books, and I absolutely love them. I swear by them. And also I find with these, when you're colouring with these, they don't leave those streak marks, which I absolutely love as well. So, I'm having to bend over to get my stuff out of my basket. So I do apologise if it's a bit dark as well. The weather here has been absolutely horrendous the last couple of weeks. Last week we did have a couple of days where it was nice weather. Oh, I love Sharpies too, Kathy. Absolutely love them. But yeah, after those couple of days of really nice weather, the weather's just gone absolutely terrible. So the next thing is these Stabilo fine liner pens. These are another set of fine liners that I love. I had these from Facebook, I think, from one of the colouring sites. This is a pack. How many pack are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This is a 30 pack that I've got, and oh my god, it's gone really dark in here now. So these are really nice. I absolutely love them. The fine point is 0.4 and the Stabilo 0.88. And as you can see there, they've got a really fine nib there. And if you excuse me, I'm going to put the light on in here, see if we can get some light. So I absolutely love those. I've had these for quite a while as well, since I got into adult. I think I got these when I was pregnant with my daughter, and my daughter's 3 now. So there are those. You can just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to turn the light on, see if we can get a bit more light in here. Because it has gone really, really dark. Well, I've got the light on, but that's not much better. So, yeah, the lighting's rubbish in my house. So, next thing I want to show you is this. I don't know if you're the same as me, but I'm a nut for pencil sharpeners. I think I've only got about 3 or 4 though. But I saw this. My friend had this because she's not really into adult colouring herself, but she is an artist. She's perfect at drawing and shading with different pencils. If I'd have thought about it, I would have brought a little picture what she actually coloured for me. When I'd lost my dog, she gave it to me as a kind of a memorial thing, and I was really touched by it. I think I cried actually. What she used to sharpen her pencils is this swordfish pencil sharpener, and I loved it that much that I decided to get myself one. It's not battery went. It's just basically it's hand one. You put your pencils in there, but first you pull this out, press the button, pull it out, put your pencil in, and then you just it flicks back, and then you just wind it round until you pencils sharp, but I will warn you with these. So the swordfish, absolute, I love them, but the thing is, they do sharpen quite a bit. Sorry, I can't get my words out. They do sharpen quite a bit of your pencil. It leaves you with a really good point, but I don't know if I'd recommend this for Prismacolor pencils, because I did sharpen a Prismacolor once and it took a lot of the pencil away, unfortunately. Left it with a good point, but took most of the pencil away. So just bearing in mind with this one. I've had this a while now. I do use it. I've used it for the polychromos, but I don't tend to use it a lot with my more not so budget friendly pencils, because it does take quite a bit of the pencil sharpening away. Just took the blooming back off it again. Just put that on the side. So next thing I got is these. These are the same make as the other ones that I showed you in my other pencil case. Is it Giotto Turbo Max? If I'm getting the word wrong, please tell me, because I really can't pronounce this and I really do apologise. This is the pack of 24. I've not used these yet. The maxi washable. The point on these are quite thick, which is probably the reason why I've not used them yet. But they'd be a good thing to use with my son and my daughter. They're quite thick, really thick pens, so they're good for children, and obviously with them being washable. And as you can see, the pen nib on these are really quite thick, so they're more like for your thicker pages. But I'm going to have to do a testing video with these. I'm going to do a testing video with most of things. So that is those. I don't know how much I paid for these. I really do apologise, because I've had them for a while and I just can't remember. So that is those. Now, next one is these ones, and it's Artist Loft, and there's 36 felt tip pens in the pack. I got these from, where did I get them from? Hobbycraft. I got these from Hobbycraft quite a while ago now. I think I only paid about £5 for these. Now, I know Artist Loft brand, you can get these in the US, because I remember somebody on their channel that I was watching the other day actually reviewed these in their video. I love these. I've recently used them in my Sun Life drawing book. It's just like a regular felt tip pen. It's triangular barreled, your pen nibs like that. So, but they are really good. I love these. I really do. So, there those. So, a few more things. Now these, I swear by these. The pencil case, I got it from Home Bargains for about 99p. But I keep my Staedtler fine liners in here, and I also keep my Faber-Castell grip fine liners in here as well. And these are the Faber-Castell grip fine liner pen, and it's 0.4 nib. There. I've used these in my Sun Life drawing books, and these are the Staedtler fine liner pens as well. And these are, what's the size of these? Don't think it actually has it on the barrel what size they are. It's quite a fine nib then, so I think they're smaller than a 0.4. I could be wrong. I think it's the 36 pack that I've got in here. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't remember getting the 50 pack, but I absolutely love those. Really, really do love them. I use them in quite a few of my Sun Life drawing books, and they're really, really nice to use. So, in my bottom drawer, I keep these. Now, I've did these in a previous video. I reviewed them. Is the Tombow brush pens. These are the only Tombow brush pens that I have, because I just can't afford to get the others. I've looked on eBay to see what the pricing's like, and you can get smaller sets like this, or you can get 12 pack sets. I think you can get 24 sets, but you can also get the whole set, and I think for the whole set, I've roughly seen them for about £200, and yeah, I'm unfortunately, I just can't afford to do that. These are double-ended, and it says Tombow ABT acid free on them, 535. I don't know if you can get these singular. I think you can, because it has like a barcode on it there, so I'm gathering you can. The one end, it has a really, really nice brush tip. Now, I like that brush tip. I love them. Looks really nice. And on the other end, you have a really fine, like, bullet nib. I've not used these yet, but I'm going to use these in I'm probably going to use these in my one colour mandala books, just as a bit of a test out. I think I got those for about £10 from eBay not so long ago, just to try out. So the next thing I got in my bottom drawer, just a couple more things, guys, I promise. And the cat's just jumped in my basket. So the next thing I've got is WH Smith 24 dual tipped brush pens. I got these for half price. They were supposed to be 25. Brownie cat, what are you doing? The cat has literally jumped in the basket and is scraping away at the basket. You don't do your doo-doos in there. No, you don't do your litter in there. Your litter tries in the other one. Yeah, he has to get in on the videos, bless him. Yeah, I got these for £12.49, half price. I managed to get these just as the offer was finishing, so I was really pleased about that. Now they remind me a lot of what I just actually showed you, the Tombow pens, because they're just like them. They're double-ended. It doesn't have the shade names on them, and I don't think you can get these singular either. But what you'll see what I mean about being like the others is the brush tip's the same as the Tombow pens, exactly the same, and the fine point one is just the same as the Tombow pens as well. So I must admit I am very intrigued of finding out what these pens are like. If I do like them, they come in really nice colours as well, 24 beautiful colours. I'll be interested if they ever bring out a bigger set of these. I have seen a smaller set, but it was a set of 12, and I was a bit dubious about getting that set because before the offer was on, I think the 12 pack were about this price or a little bit more. So I was a bit, But when I saw these ones for half price, I thought, definitely going to try that out. So my next bottom drawer is these. Now I bought these from Facebook quite a while ago because I wanted to try out watercolour pencils, because I'm not experienced at all when it comes to watercolours. I've never used them, so I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. But I know somebody was selling these on Facebook, so I just thought I'll get them just to try out, which I'm yet to try out. These are the pack of 36 ones that I got, and these are the Faber-Castell Abu... I can't say that. Can you say that, guys? You know what I mean. It has a little leaflet just to tell you a little about the company. And at the back it has like the shade names. I think these shade names are probably what you get in the bigger pack, but I've only got this pack to start with. It comes with a paintbrush as well, where I had in the box, which I think is quite nice, and it's a number 6 one, and I quite like the bristles on this, nice and soft. So as I said, I'm yet to try out these pencils. I've not tried them out, but I must admit I'm quite intrigued on trying them and see what they're like. And on the pencils as well, it also has the shade names and a number on. So this one is a magenta, and we have here, what do we have here? Oh god, cadmium red. So it has some really nice shades down on here, because I thought I'm not going to get the bigger pack, obviously I want to get the smaller pack first and see what they're like. So that is it. So the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is what I keep in my bottom drawer, my bed, in for my supplies is one of these boxes. I have a couple of these boxes with an array of different mediums in. Here I've got like different sort of things in here where I've collected from Crayola Super Tips. I think I've got the 24 pack in here. Yes, I think it is a 24 pack in here. I keep my Papermate Flare pens in here as well. Got some of these Papermate Super. I've not used these. Just normal bullet tip. I got these from the works, those ones. There's some Faber-Castell colour grip markers in here as well. I showed you the fine liner pens before. These are just the normal coloured markers. Got some markers that I got from the Lidls, where it's dual tip. You have a thick and thin end. The thicker end is like a Crayola Super Tip, and the thinner end is just like a normal bullet tip. I think I'm yet to use those. Keep some glitter pens in, Paper Mania glitter markers. No, I've not used these either, because the nib of them is quite thick. So I think that's what was putting me off a little bit about using these. Or we'll have to try them. As you can see there, got an array of things in there. Don't know if I've got anything else different. I think that's mainly where I've got it in here. Oh no, I've got some fine liners as well. I can see a fine liner there, so I'm not sure how many fine liners I have got in this box, but I've got a couple. So these tubs, these are what I call when I want to mix my mediums. And what I love about these as well, these ones are what hold your more cheaper brand, well, say cheaper, what holds your more affordable brand of markers as well. And they are really, really good as well. Like I said, I think I've got 2 tubs with these type of things in, and I love those. I love mixing the different pens when I'm using in my colouring books, because you cannot always manage to find the shades that you actually want in just one pack of markers. So that's what I keep in there. So that is it, guys. That is my bottom drawer colouring supplies, my bedroom drawer. As I said, I am going to do this in a couple of parts. The next part, where I think I may do, is my bottom shelf colouring. Basically the supplies where I keep on my bottom shelf, and I include my alcohol markers in that. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps to get the channel seen, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for joining, whether you've joined on live or a replay. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you to subscribers as well. As I say in every video, I love every single one of you. So thank you for watching.